Hi everybody. So we're in the kitchen because for our Easter activity today, we're gonna make some salt dough. So salt dough has really simple ingredients. So we have flour, salt, we have a measuring cup for our water and to measure our flour and our salt, and that's all we need. So this is our recipe, and I'll show it to you there. So 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of salt, and 1 cup of water. Now you can bake it in the oven to make it dry a little bit faster, or you can wait a couple days and it will be dry by itself. When I let it dry by itself, I like to just flip it over and back so the air can get to both sides. So in my big bowl here, first I'm going to measure 2 cups. So right there it says 2 cups. So we're gonna get our flour. So we filled it up to the line that says 2 cups, and we're gonna just plop it right in the bowl there. Then we're going to add our salt. So we need 1 cup of salt. So we look on the measuring glass to where it says 1 cup, and that's where we fill it up to. It's a lot of salt. I think we've got 1 cup. Give it a little shake. Perfect. So 1 cup, we're gonna plop it in there. Now before we add the water, we're going to take our measuring spoon and we're going to just mix the salt and the flour together. There we go. So now it says 1 cup of water. So I'm going to turn on the water. Fill it up to 1 cup. So as I pour my water into the bowl, I'm going to try to just do it a little bit at a time and stir while I'm pouring it in. So we can mix up the ingredients really well. There, now I'm going to hold on to the side of the bowl so I can stir a little bit harder and a little bit faster and try to get all the ingredients off the side of the bowl. That was my oven. It's telling me it's ready. It's warm and it's ready for the dough. So it takes a few minutes to get all of the dough how we want it. And I might even get in there with my hands. There we go. Flour left, it's all squished up. I'll put it on my counter. Move my bowl away and my recipe. Now I can just squish it a little bit better. This is kind of how you would make bread. We're not gonna eat this though. There we go. It's almost perfect. Okay, perfect. So now that my dough is all mixed together, I can use a rolling pin, or you can just use your hands to squish it down so it's kind of like a flat little big pizza or a giant pancake. My pizza's getting bigger and bigger. So I've got my big giant pizza. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm really lucky because at home I have little Easter cookie cutters. Now one is an egg and one is a bunny. So I'm going to use those to make my shapes. So if you don't have one of these at home, you can just use a little knife. Now make sure you're being really careful because you don't want to cut yourself. And you can just cut out an egg shape. There, just like that. So you might want to ask for some help when you're doing that too. So I'm going to use my egg cookie cutter since I have one. I'm going to push it down, make some different eggs. And since I have my bunny, I'm going to do my bunny too. Now, maybe you have some different shaped cookie cutters at home. Maybe you have some stars or some hearts. maybe some letters even, and you are welcome to do whatever kind of shapes you want if you don't want to do Easter ones. Let's see if we can get one more bunny in there. Perfect. So now my shapes are in there and I have to peel away the extra dough. So see how it's just nicely coming off there? I'll put the extra stuff back in the bowl. So look, we've got bunnies and eggs. Amazing. So they might be a little bit hard to get off your counter. So what I think you could do is you could use a spatula, or you could use the knife that you were using before to try to lift the shapes up off of your counter. Now if you're gonna bake them like I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just put them on my, I don't know if you can see my baking sheet. There, I'm just putting them nicely onto my baking sheet. See if I can get that off. Then we're gonna put them in the oven. We can set a timer for 2 hours. So there they are in the oven, baking away. So when they're done on Wednesday or Thursday, we can finish them up and we will paint them. I hope you guys have so much fun with your salt dough. And with all of this extra stuff that you have, you can be creative and do whatever you want to do with it. Maybe you want to make a different kind of shape, an Easter shape. Maybe you want to make a dinosaur. You can come up with whatever you'd like to, okay? Have fun!